Alright, we're going to the student council room, right? Dorio is organizing documents in the student council room. Oh, Mr. Yashiki. Thank you again for your help. Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Do you know Kakuta? I've heard he's a big guy from the disciplinary committee. I know him. He's in 2C. How about you try looking for him in his classroom? Got it, thanks. Kakuta. New building. I don't really enjoy that noise she's making, I'm gonna be real. This school is getting strange these days. I know, right? It smells musty here. Is it because of the departed? Oh, I've heard there's an outbreak of mold somewhere in the school. Yikes, just imagining that makes my skin itchy. Anyway, let's go home. Yeah. The couple leave the area. Should I actually be looking in all the... No, I'm not gonna bother. Second floor. Oh, hey Michio. Oh, hello there. I caught a painted lady in the courtyard earlier. Want to watch some butterflies together? Sorry, but I'm in a hurry now. Do you know Kakuta? I've heard he's a big guy from the disciplinary committee. Oh, I saw him going to the 3rd floor just now. What business do you have with that karate guy, though? Is the new notice targeting the Karate Kid or something? I don't know yet, but thanks for the info. So he's not in 2C. Oh. Hello. Talk to these ladies. Go. Are we the only ones left in school? Nope. I think the student council members are still here. Damn, they should like to stay late despite all the rumors. I don't really fear the departed since I know you're going to protect me. What the heck are you talking about? I'm totally not saving you. I'm not good with ghosts and stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go home now. What? Me too. The female students take the stairs down. Okay, yeah. Blah blah blah. Stop making that noise, Hiro. It's weird. Okay, which way? This is not him, I don't think. I saw a big guy going to the back of the hallway earlier. It's probably Kakuta from 2nd year. I wonder what he's up to. Kakuta. There he is. There's a big, well-built guy standing over there. He looks pretty strapping. Are you Kakuta? Yes, the name's Shinichi Kakuta. Wow, he has an actual sprite. Where's the departed's notice? I'm hoping you haven't thrown it away already. No, I still have it. Miss Sakamoto told me to trash it, but I felt like I should show it to you since you're investigating them. Thanks a lot. Aha, you should thank Dorio and Kinukawa. They've been asking everyone to pitch in and help you out. He pulls out the departed's notice and hands it to me. If that's it, I'll be heading to my classroom. Feel free to come by 2C if you still need anything. I'll be at school for a while. Kakuta then walks off. Kakuta. I quickly scan the new notice. It has all the hallmarks of the previous notices, an accordion folded piece of paper with an eerie handprints on it. So this is what a notice looks like, eh? It's really giving off the horror vibes. Hurry up and check it out, come on. Dear Hooligan, Kokuri will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. Why does that give me bird vibes? I don't know why. I don't know why. I think I'm mixing it up with another word. Okay, I need to let my cat back in. Okay. The notice for the hooligan. The next victim is hooligan and the spirit is kokuri. So by hooligan they mean those boorish thug types, right? Yeah, so I think we should try and gather information that would lead us to the identity of these two things. Asking the remaining students would probably be more fruitful than asking the teachers. The faculty doesn't seem so cooperative. Yeah, and maybe that student council girl will tell you. I mean, she actually appears to be trying to help you. Also, I'd like to hear more from that Kakuta kid. Yeah. What's with you? Yeah. Come on, give me more to work with than that. This is your operation here. Don't make me handle everything alone. So funny. Oh, okay. As much as I want to point out that she's cut me off every time I've tried to speak, I hold my tongue. Besides, Hiro's plan of attack is basically what I would have suggested. We better start asking around about hooligan and kokuri. The character Shinichi Kakuta has been added to the character file. Kakuta. Right, so we're going to the student council room, right? I changed characters. Did you find Kakuta? Yes, thank you. I'm happy that I could help. So, what do you want to talk about? Actually, we found a new notice. Oh, so another one's finally here, huh? Show me. Show Michiho the departed's notice. So the next spirit is kokuri. Well, kokuri usually refers to that old fortune-telling technique, but I'm sure you already know about that, right? I do not. Let me explain it to you then. Kokuri is a fortune-telling technique that uses a coin and a piece of paper. Oh, that sounds familiar. It's like a Ouija board? Can it be used like a Ouija board? You summon a spirit named Kokuri and ask them some questions. It can be dangerous since you're dealing with a spirit, after all. There are some people who get a big scare out of it. But the Kokuri mentioned in the notice is a ghost, not the fortune-telling technique. So Kokuri is both the name of the technique and the summoned spirit, and the rumor is referring to the spirit. Can you tell me more about it, Michiho? Sure, why not? That reminds me. Hime and I were called by Miss Sakamoto this afternoon. Do you know what she said? Don't get too close to Mr. Yashiki. He doesn't belong here. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have talked to you. She's probably going to give you a lecture. Don't worry about it. You're my lifesaver and you're hunting down the departed like I am. So, about the Kokuri in the notice. I have a feeling it might be referring to Mr. Kokuri. Man, wow. There's a rumor like that at Konoehara Academy. Mr. Kokuri. So it's finally a male ghost, huh? We have officially started chapter 5. Have you ever gone to the corridor on the second floor? Of course not. That place is restricted. Do you know why? It's because of the Kokuri shrine. That place cursed. That place is cursed. I'm not lying, it's the truth. I've even heard stories about it. These are dudes talking. Why does that look like Shaw? One rainy day, some delinquents were... Oh, never mind, it's not. It's just the story. One rainy day, some delinquents were hanging out on the second floor's corridor. They were kind of notorious. They were getting in fights on a daily basis. There were even rumors that they were into drugs. I guess they must have been bored. So they were messing around with the shrine as a dare, all laughing with their stupid faces. They were kicking the shrine and scribbling on it, all sorts of things. One of them even put out a cigarette on it. The wind and rain got stronger. The delinquents were about to head back inside. At that moment, they heard a voice mixed with the wind. Kill. Hooligan. They turned toward the old shrine, the source of the voice, figuring someone must have been playing a prank on them, except they were the only ones in the corridor. Obviously, they thought they were just imagining things. You know, one of those hallucinations where everyone gets them. Those delinquents looked at each other and ran away from the corridor as fast as they could. But that night, one of the delinquents, the one who snuffed out his cigarette on the shrine, felt a pain in his ear. He felt a strange sensation when he touched his ear. It was dry and rough. It was weird, like there was something in his ear. Terrified, he went to go check himself in the mirror. Mushrooms were growing from his ear. Folded cap mushrooms that looked like maitake. The mushrooms continued to spread, from his ear to his neck, his cheeks, and his chin. We got a mushroom ghost. The delinquent shrieked and then... he died. He called an ambulance. He got himself checked at the hospital. They found no trace of mushrooms, but his ear had a really bad infection. The skin was rotting away, so they had to cut his ear off. Wow. When a teacher heard this story, they said, it's the curse of Kokuri Shrine. That voice must have been Mr. Kokuri's, and that was his work. The rumors say Mr. Kokuri is the apparition of a priest who haunts the shrine. Okay. Who could the hooligan be, then? And that was the rumor about Mr. Kokuri. So please stay away from the shrine in the second floor's corridor. If you're cursed by the mushrooms, your lovely face will be ruined. Is Mr. Kokuri the name of the shrine? Correct. It's called Mr. Kokuri because the shrine has a mysterious voice. No one knows what Mr. Kokuri looks like, as they've only heard his voice. Creepy, isn't it? Hooligan. Hooligan? I can't think of anyone. Maybe Izumi, I guess? But he's dead already. Okay, that's everything, I guess. By the way, Mr. Yashiki, I've never seen the person beside you. Is she like a doctor, like Mr. Diamond? I'm a researcher, not a doctor, though I do also deal with the health of living beings as part of my job. Oh, I see. An idol and a female scientist, huh? You sure have some amazing and gorgeous assistants. By the way, which one do you prefer? They're both dependable in their own ways. I has the stamina, Hiro has the intelligence. That's not what I mean. Oh, well, it was stupid of me to expect something. Yeah, it was. He's a grown man. Huh, you two sure are close. This girl might be the departed, you know. Shush, Hiro. Oh, I don't mind, as long as Mr. Yashiki trusts me. Sorry, it's a joke. I'm kind of on edge since we don't have any idea who the departed might be. I don't mind. In this kind of situation, it's natural to have some suspicion. Ugh, I miss my normal school life. Hey, Yashiki. Shouldn't we be able to pretty much guess who Hooligan may be? Based on what Michiho told me about the Mr. Kokuri rumors, it is a delinquent student. I agree with you there, but I still have no clue who it might be. The rumor said a delinquent student was cursed by the shrine in the second floor corridor. Why don't we go take a look there? Wait, are you serious? Aren't you being too cavalier here? We're going to be stepping into some deep shit if we approach that shrine. I'm not doing it for entertainment, it's for the investigation. You can stay here if you don't want to go. I never said I didn't want to go. I just wondered if there was a better way to do this. That's it. I'm not scared at all. Anyway. We're on the second floor, aren't we? I don't remember ever seeing a shrine. This way? Find a door leading to the emergency exit. I should check the rooms, just in case it's in a room. I don't think it is though. Wasn't it outside in the CGs?
Yoshi.
Chairs are sit atop. Yeah, it's not in here. Wait, I got it. We're going to the shrine in the second floor's corridor, aren't we? Where is it? Am I going insane? We're in the second floor. Oh, this way? Should I go to the student council room first to just see if there's any more information? This is the fastest way to do it. She might not be here. Oh no, she is. Did you find Kakuta? Kakuta. Yes, along with a new notice. I don't know why that name's giving me so much trouble. So there's another new notice. Mind showing me? I showed Oreo the departed's notice. So they're threatening to kill someone again. And it's my job to prevent that from happening. If you've got any information that could help, please let me know. She might be able to help us with the delinquent, maybe. Sure. Actually, during lunch break, I went to the clock tower. What? You shouldn't be taking risks like that. Spirits don't show up during the day, so it's fine. I didn't go inside, though. The door wouldn't open. That's weird. Did someone lock it? That's unlikely. Key to the clock tower is missing. Nobody's able to enter the clock tower right now. But it was open that night. Was that the departed's doing? I guess we should investigate the clock tower. Understood. I'll try searching for the key. Sorry, I don't really know much about spirits. You should ask Michiho instead. She's over on the second floor of the new building. Yeah, I already did that. Hooligan, huh? Compared to model and pianist, this one's got a lot more room for interpretation. Finding the target might not be so easy. Oh, okay, you were really not helpful at all. I finish my conversation with Torio and leave the student council room. Just see if there's anyone at the library. There's no one here. Okay. Okay, the only place we can go is the... where we were before. Alright. The second floor corridor should be just ahead. There's a crumpled paper in the gap between the doors. Warning, the second floor corridor is off limits. Well, too bad. The stream where people supposedly heard Mr. Kokuri's voice should be right ahead. Looks like the door's unlocked. Let's check the place out. Oh. Hello. A tanned, ostentatiously styled girl is absent-mindedly lingering near the shrine. Give her a friendly greeting, warn her, or leave her be. Give her a friendly greeting. Hello there. Her reply is unintelligible, more of a groan. Just ignore her, Yashiki. Something's wrong with her. An old shrine is standing here. This has got to be the shrine from the rumor about Mr. Kokuri. Let's take a closer look. Okay, inspect. The first thing that stands out is that it's a rather small shrine. It's completely weathered after being exposed to the elements for a long period of time. Another noticeable feature is the number of talismans on it. The image on the talismans looks kind of like a centipede. Wow, more bugs. This is certainly a theme. There's a small gap in the shrine door. It's too dark to tell what's inside, though. We need to open the door first if we want to see what's inside. Well, this is gonna land us in the hot water, but okay. I reach toward the door to check what's inside. Old man. Yo, what up? The female student next to me groans and slowly forces out some words. Don't do anything bad to the shrine. I mean, I have to open it, right? I'm not doing anything bad to it, I'm just opening it. Old man, you're... Hooligan. Growling, this female student launches an attack. Uh-oh. With a terrifying look in her eyes, the female student raises something resembling a baton. I see something that looks like mushrooms around her neck. Maybe she's possessed? I feel like... we're being attacked. Let's work together. bag. Attack or take the attack. Why would we take the attack? Would we not take the attack if we're hooligans? Would we not take our punishment? And if we take it together, then we reduce the damage, maybe? I'm trying to figure out what it wants me to think here. And I think that if we get hit with a baton, then we're taking our punishment for being a hooligan. But if we attack, then we're being a hooligan. So I'm just gonna... This is my best guess. We tried to use my bag as a shield to block her attacks. But we're not in sync and her baton smacks us before we can even lift the bag. With a terrifying look in her eyes, the female student raises something resembling a baton. Okay, I still think that's the right way to do it, because there's no way that only one of us should have to do this.
Yosh.
I just can't believe that something with like such a high success rate has failed so often. I don't believe I'm that unlucky. It's just confusing because I'm sat here like there can't be any other way to get around this. Like this has to be something I can do, and a failure doesn't actually mean a failure. It just means you didn't manage to do the thing you wanted to do. Like success doesn't mean you have successfully gotten away from this situation. It just means you succeeded in the percentage chance of doing it. I don't really like this change, but again, like I said before, I don't know how to feel about it. It's frustrating when it's like 88% chance to succeed, and it's like actually that 12%. Yeah, you failed. We clutch the bag tightly and block her attack. Nice. The female student recoils. Oh well, yeah, that makes sense. Because I feel like if we were letting her hit us in some way, even if we block the attack, then that's still taking the hit, right? But I guess if you, like, make her fall over, or, like, she just, yeah, she's, like, stumbling back because she didn't expect that, then we can, like, help her. Grab her, Hiro. Okay. Calm down. Hiro captures the student's arms from behind. Helping out, I immediately restrain her. Yeah, and that's the team up. That's the team up. The student lets out a yell and then goes quiet. Looks like this is the right choice. Okay. I just feel like when we're being attacked, we team up. If we're not being attacked, necessarily in such like an obvious, like we're about to be attacked way, then we need to work together. The student faints and the mushrooms on her neck instantly vanish, so it really was a spiritual phenomenon. Assuming the rest of the rumor is accurate, that would mean the mushrooms were the shrine's curse. Keep an eye on her, Hiro. I'll investigate the inside of the shrine. Sure thing. I walk toward the shrine and put my hand on the door. There's a talisman on it. Inside the shrine, I find some bizarre stuff. A petri dish used for experiments. Inside the dish is a dead centipede. Some red substance appears to be growing from the centipede. What in the world is it? It's the shit on the eerie tooth. Oh, I see you found something interesting. Those red filaments are probably mushrooms. It's difficult to tell without the caps. Without me realizing it, Hiro's already peering over my shoulder. Looks like those are mushroom hyphae growing on the dead centipede. I think they're Opiocordyceps sinensis. Very interesting. Yeah, I know those words. But what's it doing here? Old shrines aren't usually a place where you'd store lab equipment. What are you going to do with the petri dish? Bet you're going to keep it. I guess so, yeah. I guess it's important somehow. Pressed by Hiro, whose eyes were sparkling with curiosity, I collect the petri dish. What are we going to do with her? It doesn't seem like she's going to regain consciousness anytime soon. We can't just leave her here. Let's take her back to the infirmary. I hoist the female student onto my back and leave the corridor. From there, I walk straight to the infirmary. The smell of cigarette smoke assaults my nose the moment I enter. Oh my god, it's, Mashita. You're finally back. I've been waiting. Inside, I see a sharp-eyed man tossing a cigarette into a portable ashtray. Mashita. Ugh, the smell of cigarettes. Hey, no smoking inside the school. There are kids here. You're a terrible influence, you know. Where's your common sense, Mashita? Oh, is that how it is? Back in my day, the teachers would openly smoke in the faculty room. Well, times have changed. You need to be more considerate. What a pain. Anyway, who's that kid on your back? Let me lay her down first, then we can talk. I put the unconscious girl down on the bed. She's totally out of it. I guess I'll just have to leave her here for the moment. Alright, can you give me the details now? Don't exactly expect to reunite with your friend and find him carrying an unconscious girl on their back. Fine, I've got some questions to ask too. Satoru Mashita, a mark bearer, and former detective who's now working as a private investigator. He's not really all that knowledgeable about spirits and paranormal phenomena, but after the events of our shared past, he often joins me when I'm on spirit-related cases. Never would have expected to come to a place like this, even on an investigation. You mean a school that's still in session? Yeah. Place full of brats sounds like nothing but trouble to me. Hell, I got scolded just for having a freaking smoke. Sneaking into an abandoned school is way easier. True. Let me just make one thing clear, Mashita. I'm begging you. Please try not to attract any unwanted attention. No guarantees on that one, pal. I'm just gonna do things my own way, and if anyone's got a problem with that, they'll just have to deal with it. The corner of his mouth twitches into a mischievous grin. Mashita's a man who will do anything for his investigation. Mr. Konoe and Sakamoto will not appreciate his presence or methods. But his eccentric methods may have a way of dragging the truth out of situations where a more civilized approach would fail. Why are you here? Have you finished your job, Mashita? Yeah, can't tell you much about it though, since I'm under NDA. And just when I thought I'd be able to relax for a bit. That hag, Yasuoka, asked me to help you out. She's a real slave driver. This man is different from the other mark bearers. Because of his job, he's a seasoned veteran when it comes to cases involving dangerous and bizarre spirits. If he's offering to help, I'll jump on it. His help makes it that much more likely that Hiro and the departed's targets will survive. Sorry for causing you trouble. Save your thanks for the old bag. I'm just here to work. Oh, we're so close. Ask what he thinks about this case. Yasuoka gave me a summary of the case. A spirit masquerading as a student, huh? Wonder how their grades are. He's cracking jokes, but his eyes show no trace of a smile. Under the surface, he must be just as tense as we are. You want to know what I think? You're basically being jerked around by the departed's notices. All those spirits from the notices and you're still no closer to figuring out who the departed is. Maybe you're right. But if I just ignore the notices, someone's gonna die. Then what's your plan? You're just gonna keep dancing to their tune until they get bored and quit? Don't get sidetracked and forget your original goal, Yashiki. The only way you can solve this case is to find the departed hiding in this school. And what you should do is start looking at everyone around you as a potential suspect. Yeah, I was already doing that, dude. Like, you don't need to tell me. By the way, Yashiki. Mashita jerks his head over in the direction of the girl on the bed. Tell me about her already. How long are you going to make me wait? I share everything I've learned about Mr. Kokuri and the hooligan and the events at the shrine. So this kid attacked you. School violence is kind of a lost art these days. What a special moment in your teaching career, Mr. Yashiki? Cut it out with that. Hearing you say that makes my skin crawl. No matter how you choose to look at it, this kid isn't normal. She called us hooligans and had mushrooms growing along her neck. Right, considering that. Maybe she was possessed by Kokuri. I recall at the time Michiho was possessed by slit-mouthed Kashima. She was fully under the control of the spirit, led by their desires. This student might have been the same as her. Who is this kid anyway? She doesn't have her student handbook, and no matter how much we shake her, she's not showing any signs of waking up. Waiting for her to wake up is such a waste of time. Let's just ask someone about her. Should be able to find someone who knows who she is pretty quickly. She's obviously trying to stand out. Let's ask around about the petri dish too, while we're at it. Who knows, maybe we can learn who placed this inside the shrine. So we're just gonna show that thing to the students? They're gonna start talking about me. Too late to worry about your reputation. You already tricked 2 female students into breaking their curfew. I don't care if you get all chummy with those brats for the investigation, but you better not do something weird that ends up blowing back onto me, Yashiki. Give me a break, you two. I really hope this puts a stop to this topic. See, I like that he's actually like, they're children. Cough. Stop joking about this, you know what I mean? I'll have whoever I don't want with me, keeping an eye on the unconscious girl while I resume the investigation. Let's see if anyone at the school can tell me about this girl or the petri dish. Yeah. I will see you in the next one.